Well, here we are. It's the C95 Bachelor. It's Monday morning. Now, the date that we had with Bronwyn and Kevin Stanfield was a couple of days ago. It was Friday night. So we've got a couple of days. They've had a couple of days to stew on it.
I think it's more recovery time from what I'm hearing.
Really?
Yes, I think things went a little late on Friday night.
Well, we'll get into that coming up here. Good morning, Bronwyn.
Good morning.
Bronwyn is our 23-year-old. We're calling her the Brainiac, working on a master's right now. And Kevin Stanfield, would you be in the Brainiac category?
No, I'm the master of nothing, my friend.
You're the master of weather.
Sure.
Right. So you guys went out, started at Red Zone Sports Bar, and from what I hear, now I haven't been into Red Zone, but I've heard that they've fancied it up quite a bit.
Yeah, it was pretty stepped up, I'd say. Everything was fantastic, too. We were not prepared for the amount of classiness. There were crab claws. We didn't know what to do with them. There was a good half hour of us just kind of poking at them.
But they were really good.
They were
we figured
delicious.
out how to eat them.
Yeah, once we figured out we could just put them in our mouths and chew on them, and then they would be food. Then we were good.
Bit of an awkward food, though, I guess, for a first date. I would liken it to, ribs or something where maybe you wouldn't choose to order that normally.
But then you get to see your true, how you truly are when you eat. It's,
Yeah, and how was Kevin when he truly
we were
ate?
just like, you know what, I'm going to go for this, and it might get ugly, and we agreed on that.
Because we both
no judgment.
We learned we both suck at spaghetti type foods.
Yeah,
so that was a really strong and easy bonding moment right out of the
Yeah.
gate, because it was awful. We were both just kind of like, don't pay attention, cover the mouth, and then put food in it. Yeah.
Look.
How was conversation through the night?
It was good. We had a lot to talk about, and I think we're both really easygoing people and really talkative people. And so, there was no issue there.
Yeah,
Absolutely no issue
I think after the restaurant, there was a hockey game. I'm pretty sure I saw the score by the end of it, but for the most part, we were talking the whole time.
Yeah.
Really? So, okay, you guys went to CUC for the Huskies and the Calgary Dinos, and you didn't see much of the game? You were mostly talking?
Well, the Dinos were up 3-1, and the Huskies came back 50 seconds left. They win in the third period. It was a good game, but I wasn't paying as much attention as perhaps I could have.
So much making out, or?
None of that.
No.
It's a good sign, though.
It's a very good sign.
If you didn't see much, it's like you go to a movie and you don't really remember what happened in the movie on your date. You
Very,
probably
very
had a pretty
good.
good date and made everybody else angry in the theater.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked out so good.
So what was the most exciting part of the date? What was the best part?
I guess the best part was the beginning when Kevin came and picked me up. He came right to the door and was greeted by my dad and my grandma. Because I live at home, and so they were there, and then and so he got to meet everybody.
Class move. I think most of our bachelors just stayed in the limo when they pulled up, right?
He came out, which was nice.
Look at that.
So that was exciting.
I'm not scared of parents. I
Flowers.
don't have anything to hide. Oh, and the flowers, yeah.
Yeah, and
See,
flowers.
There were
was,
things.
It was good.
For me, my favorite part would have been when we were driving toward Bronwyn's house, and then she said, it's kind of early. Let's go somewhere. And then we went to Boston Pizza, which I guess segs into the next part. That was the coolest thing to me, because it was just like, well, we could end the date, or we could just keep it going along a little bit.
So-
4 hours extra. No big deal.
Whoa.
Is that how long after the official date you hung out? Another 4 hours?
Yeah, I got home at 1:30.
Yeah.
And you were with Were you with Bronwyn's friends, or were you alone?
Friends, various forms of friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our limo driver decided to stop by and join us for a beverage, and then we went to a second restaurant, and then that's where we met our friends.
Yeah.
So it was like full on, like full court
Restaurant
press
hopping.
from Bronwyn's side, right? Like family off the start, friends at the end. I mean, that's a lot of pressure, right?
Did you plan this, Bronwyn?
Well, I do live at home, so that's kind of unavoidable.
Yeah.
Everyone gets that treatment.
Sure.
But then I texted my friend because I knew the limo driver, Kevin's friend, was going to come in. And so I thought, maybe I should invite a friend and we can all hang out. And so it's not like just the three of us. And she was busy. But then she texted me after a while and was like, we're at this restaurant. Do you want to come? And I asked Kevin, and he was like, yeah. So it carried on.
And it was good. You got along good with her friends, Kevin?
I hope so. I think I made a good impression. I wasn't
Yeah.
scared.
So
You get along good with everybody, don't you?
Mostly, yeah.
See? All right. So what we're going to do is take a little break here, and we'll come back with the C95 match game. We'll give you the same questions and see how your answers match up on the date next on the C95 Bachelor. This is the C95 match game now. We'll see how your answers match up. You've both been given the same questions. And we'll start with you, Bronwyn. Number 1, what was the highlight of the date?
Okay, I thought that the highlight of the date, from what I remember, is when we got to go up into the box, the media box.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, at the game?
Oh, yeah,
At
that's
the game,
fun.
yeah. It was really cool.
Huskies
I'd
and
never been up
Dinos?
there. And then we got to like sit in the room and look down and like have a chat, I guess. And
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah.
I forgot all about that. Yeah. I sent a text and got us in the skybox.
Yeah, he's a big deal.
Sweet. Oh, yes. Oh, Kevin. Oh, he is a big deal. What was your highlight of the date, Kevin?
Overtime.
The
The question is, the highlight of the date was when overtime.
Yeah, overtime the game or
Overtime
the
at
date?
the restaurants.
Various
Pluralizing
restaurants.
So the late times of the date.
Yeah.
Right. The
Just
unscheduled.
the fact that it happened was cool.
Okay.
I just
Bronwyn,
don't like going home at 9:30 on a Friday.
Sure, yeah, that's
Social
fine.
butterfly
enough.
over here.
Bronwyn, the one thing that would have made the date better is...
I thought about this, and why not? No cameraman.
Whoa.
Wow.
Went there.
Whoa. Wait a minute. So you mean the after part of the date where there was no cameraman?
No, it's like a joke, as in like during the game and stuff. Like if it had been a normal date with no like camera person
I see.
following us.
Yeah,
and stuff.
you do have a camera in your face. The video's
Sure.
up at c95.com
Although
because...
I think it was pretty natural, but you
yeah,
never know.
but we do want to stick our nose in your business.
You did.
Kevin?
Not losing my scarf at the CUC would have been awesome,
yeah.
right? It just
I
fell
forgot
off
about
somewhere
that.
and we never found it again.
Diva lost his scarf.
I love my
Okay.
scarf. It's a good scarf.
Besides looks, the sexiest thing about the other person is...
Oh crap.
Oh, crap.
Sorry. The sexiest thing about Kevin is I think just his like how down to earth he is. I think that's really cool. And like when the kid came up to you, you were just really excited and like honored kind of that someone would want to talk to you. I thought that was really nice.
Someone recognized you. A kid came up and
Yeah.
wanted to say hi.
Normally when people come up, I would say the median age is definitely above the 12 years old this kid was.
Yep.
And so that was really, really neat to see that a kid was watching the news and paying attention
Nice.
and recognized me in public. I
Very
thought that
nice.
was awesome. And for me,
yep.
I would have to go with intellect.
Oh, intellect.
She is the brainiac.
Yes.
And compared to the people I usually date, Kevin is...
Very different, actually.
How
I was
so?
thinking about that, and he is. Usually, I don't date people that have. This sounds bad. Similar interests to me.
Oh, so you date the wrong guy.
Yeah, or like I date kind of opposites, and Kevin is a lot more like me, which is really different.
Very similar. Both of you said that you're kind of geeks. Mm-hmm. You're into the Harry Potter.
The Harry
The
Potter.
Harry Potters.
Yeah, I posted about the Harry Potter on the Facebook all the time. Maybe not.
And Kevin, okay, compared to the people you date, Bronwyn is...
easier to talk to, which isn't to say that I go out and have difficult conversations or anything like that. Bronwyn's just a cut above in that whole, I have no problem whatsoever speaking to her.
Great. That was easy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
All right.
like a success. I mean, I'm just kind of searching here for something negative or, an awkward moment, but it feels like this was really natural.
Yes?
Yeah, it was. It was a fun date.
All right, there you go. That wraps up date number 1 for Kevin, the C95 Bachelor. That's Bronwyn, the 23-year-old brainiac. And Kevin, you'll be back tomorrow morning to join us to meet date number 2.
Can't wait.
All right, Bronwyn. So you had the big date with Kevin. So anything that we didn't hear on the air that you want to spill?
Not really. There wasn't too much. There was no juicy bits to tell, I don't think. So I think you got the full story.
What do you think the sexiest thing about Kevin is?
Well, I said earlier, like, how down to earth he is. I thought that was really cool. And, he just really wants to challenge himself in certain ways. Like, he likes to write, and wants to better himself, and I think that's really cool.
Of all the other girls, who do you think is, I hate to say it, but your biggest competition?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. The girls, we've all gotten along really well. We actually have a group message on Facebook that we're running, and so they're really sweet. And I wouldn't want to pick because I just like them all.
So you can talk about Kevin behind his back?
Yeah, we do. I told them, like, how the date went and, like, what to expect, which was cool. Yeah.